Alrighty, I got the microphone on. Welcome everyone to the Volcano Eruption live stream. And once again, we are watching block lava going over the cliff there at La Palma from Cumbre Vieja volcano out in the Canary Islands. And welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board. And really good to see all of you. It is Tuesday, which is usually the hardest working day of the week, but I didn't work very hard today. But I did have a call just before I started the stream, so I managed to get that out of the way real quick. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you on board. First thing I'm going to do is say, hey, if you happen to see top chat and or live chat in the chat box at the top, you will know that it was actually live and you're watching it in progress. If it happens to say top chat replay or live chat replay, that means that you're watching it after the stream has finished already and everybody in the chat box has gone home. And you can no longer interact with those fine people, but you can still put regular comments down below if you so desire. And eventually I will get around to answering them, as I've been trying to keep up a lot of comments. So no worries there. And first off, I want to say hello to my moderators, Arizona Snowman in the house, as well as Paul Zilla and C&D Boy. And you may notice an absence of Piggy right now. She's dealing with her leg and a little bit of pain and discomfort. And she's sitting in the background though, taking it easy. And I applaud her for doing so. So hopefully she will keep herself still and keep her pain levels down. And we all understand that it's going to take a little bit of time to heal. So, Kim Raudenbush, what the heck are you saying, sir? What? The buffering started? Get a better phone, man. Hey, I started even earlier than that 10 minutes that I said. So, anyway, okay, Paul Zilla deleted it. You should have just let it through. He was just, you know, complaining. It's all good. Anyway, so that's what are we buffering really? I'm not buffering here. I'm showing proper bit rates out on both my streams, and they're solid as can be. So if we're seeing some buffering, it's not on my end, guys. Yeah, I'm just watching it here and it's solid the way it should be. Anyway, I'm going to say hello to a bunch of people in the chat, and we will start out with, well, I already said hi to the mods, so I'm going to start out with William Kershaw III is down there. Welcome back, William. Charlotte also made it here. Lucas Snow. Oh, and you'll never guess who's getting cookies today. That Lucas Snow fella again. And I tried to be sneaky and I tried to do something to slow him down, but the bugger somehow managed to get around what I had done. And I will be very honest, and I've tried to stop him from coming in first by timing him out. And it didn't work. He was still the first guy in. So I have no idea what the heck he did. Is he a YouTube hacker or what? But there's his cookies. All right. So I have no idea. Anyway, other people in the chat: One Fish, Ronnie Rhino, Kevin Haynes, RJ. Great feed here. Okay, cool. Jason Slater, Juliet, Susan Hayes. And let's see, Tropic Pose, welcome back. going up. Angel Grams, Ron Davidson, Barbarian back in the house. Steve Austin, the $6 million man. Man, there's a lot of people in here already. Yeah, they happen to just show up. I have no idea where they're coming from, Steve. Christopher is back. Amelia, glad you're back and sorry that you're buffering. Banana Puss is also back in the channel, as well as Linda Schoof. Going up the list here. Colin Deadman also back in the channel. And Kim Rowdenbush, of course, is here. I'm sorry, Kim, that you're having problems with your buffering as well. Not much I can help with. We are putting out steady stream here. I've been keeping an eye on it since you mentioned it, so it's doing all right. Joe Sunflower back here as well. Did I say Jay Donaldson? I probably did. And let's see, who else is in here? One fish. Oh, Douglas Anderson. I don't know if I mentioned your name. Going up real quick. I got a real short memory today for some reason. Henry Nelson also here. Let's see, who else? Sherry Fisher, welcome back. And I'm going up as fast as I can. Helen, welcome back. Let's see, who else? Kevin, we got Rebecca Patterson. Welcome, glad to have you back here. And Henry Nelson also back in the house. Good to see you. Lids Racing, there we go. He's back as well. Good to see you. And going up a little bit more, Chuckster in the house. I don't know if I mentioned you earlier. And Juliet is here. Sherry Hewitt also back. Good to have you back on board, Sherry. And I got Chuckster. Jeff Burke, welcome. And I don't know if I mentioned, yeah, I think I did. One fish is already here. So, okay, cool. Jeff Burke, I'm just going up, seeing who else we got. I think most of the other names are, oh, Ez is in the house. Welcome back, Ez. Rachi Rach, Rack, welcome back. And let's see, anybody else I miss? Going up a little bit more here. And scrolling reverse order is really hard sometimes. Frosty username, not sure if I mentioned you. Tracy Bill's also in the house. So I'm going to go back down to the other end of things. And Im Raud Bush Kim A wonderful sorry offering. Okay. That was a message you should be able to catch on to. Anyway, Kim, I hope you get cured with that buffering problem. You need to get yourself a cell phone booster antenna or something. John Raper also back in the house. Let's see, who else? I got Dinkle Storm Chaser made it back, as well as Phyllis Johnson. Welcome, all of you fine people. Glad to have you here. Ready for Jesus also popped back in. John Lloyd, and I don't know, did I mention Barbarian? I think I did. Anyway, Luke's Fun Fair Experience, and I think I got most of you now. Did I say Annie? Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Annie is also here. Okay, so anyway, what we're looking at here is not the same thing as what we were looking at before. This is a little bit closer to us. Or is it? No, hang on, we're looking at the old stuff. The closer stuff is on the other side, towards us. When we're looking at this screen, the lava decided it wanted to come and flow over a little bit more to the north, and it did. Hey, Mars 2028 also in the house, as well as Jeffrey Anderson, and good to have you here. Martin also just popped in. Crazy, yes, it is wonderful to see it doing its thing. So OUF from Luxembourg is back. Welcome. And all right, I'm gonna get rid of that big banner that I stuck up on the top there just to make it look pretty. So, oh, that's the wrong banner. I want this one out of there. Okay. I don't know what I should give you first here. So, we were talking about what was going on and going down the hill, and we can probably show that shortly. Was going to go around the cameras, but the one feed from the one guy's already thanks to Dr. Fox for his great stream. Thank you, John Lloyd. Really do appreciate that £5 super chat. That's coming awful early in the show. Wow. Thank you kindly. Do appreciate it. Grandma B also just slipped in the door. And let's see, who else? Did I miss anybody else? Martin also got in here. Mega tsunami possible? No, Martin, no mega tsunami. Definitely no mega tsunami. It's an impossibility. Actually, I shouldn't say it's an impossibility, but it is a very unlikely event to happen. And we're really not thinking that it will. What is the time? Okay, time of day. Time of day here in Edmonton is 5 p.m., of course. And it is getting dark out there already and doing its thing. Anyhow, they're showing the lava flow here. I was just trying to see if I can get La Palma TV back up and running, if they have their stream back live.
Muchos hablan de que nos va a tomar 10.
I don't need that. No entiendo español. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're back live. But I don't think that's right. No, that's buffering. All right, so yeah, we lost the other stream, and for now, that's fine. So all good with what's happening there. We won't worry about them for right now. The view was fairly bad to begin with, which is all right. I mean, that's smoky. It's the way the wind's blowing. Nothing we can do about it. Mark La Barbecue, can't say but put my like in. Okay. Tina Sassy also here, as well as Mark La Barbecue. And then Pepe also made it back in as well. Good to see you. Maui Me just arrived. Good to have you all on board. Anyway, I did have an interesting clip I thought you guys might like. And I'm just going to see if I can locate it here. And no, wasn't that one. I don't think I loaded it yet. Hang on, I'm going to show that interesting clip, because it's kind of, it'll make you think a little bit. Anyway, so it's a little bit of fun, and I mean, there's always a reason for something. So here goes the clip. I've got it so it'll replay several times before I stop it, just so you guys can take a look. And I want you to watch the screen from the right to the left as that lava moves through there. And it'll replay several times here so you can see it. So this is an official lava UFO. Oh, it stopped playing. Come on. It was supposed to be looped. Yeah, here, let's loop it. Okay, forever. All right. And play. Back to the beginning. Okay, so watch it again, and you can see that. It's pretty awesome. And, I mean, I've got a pretty good idea what that would be. But as you can see it going from right to left, and pretty much... well, it is doing a little bit of a climb on the left side, but that's not lava, you guys. Definitely not lava. So it's a probe of some sort. Chopper? You think it's a chopper? There's no blinking lights on it. It can't be a chopper. I'm kidding. Anyway, I thought it was neat. and kind of a unique capture, and I thought it looked pretty cool. So yeah, it's an alien probe of some sort checking out the volcano. There, it's Paulzilla, don't debunk it yet. You can't do that. It's not a drone. It's an alien. Hey, Paul, I want to see your evidence that that's actually a drone. In all likelihood, you guys, it is a drone. All right, but it looks too good to not play with. Anyway, thought you'd kind of enjoy that little tidbit there. So let's go back to our lava falling down the hill, and I will see what I can do to queue up a couple more videos here that I've got to play with. Ron Davidson, too close, I reckon. Yep. Dodger, welcome. Glad you're on board. Gary Cox also made it in. Kim Lambert, welcome, Kimmy. Good to see you. And who else? Yeah, I'm just trying to read what else is going on here. Michigan Rick also made it in. Robert Frary, if I didn't say your name, hi, welcome. RJ also snuck in the door. Hopefully I've got all of you guys. Maui Me from Maui. And Sarah Miles. Okay, I think that's probably the names. I'm just looking through things here, just wanting to make sure I say hi to everyone. So, what basically happened today as far as the lava that's been pouring into the ocean, a little bit closer to the harbor than the original stream, of course. It basically created another area where it was pushing in. Amelia, thank you for the New Zealand $1.99 super chat. Awesome. Thank you for the thumbs up. Really do appreciate that. And great to have that support, you guys. Thank you kindly. Anyway, I wanted to get over there to the other videos, so we will check this one out, and I can't remember if I got them in the right order here or not, but we'll look at them, and you'll see more material going over. This was, let's see, how long is this one? This one's about 3 minutes long, and it shows a lot of the material pushing. You know, to me, it almost looks like this video was the one when it first came over, but that was supposed to have been on the front side, and I don't know why this they showed this, and I was a little bit confused as to where it actually is. But the original flow is just off to the right-hand side of that, and or sorry, the flow that we were getting most of the steam from. But this had already poured quite a bit of material in. Unfortunately, they didn't pan down enough. But I just wanted to show that because there was a lot of debris, and the corner of that cliff was really sacrificed, if you will, within this lava mess. And you can see quite a bit of that material just dropping down. So, Hey, Paul, Lucas, you said you could have all the cookies. How come you're only giving them 2? There were 3 when I gave them to you. Did you eat one? Nancy Buchanan is back. Welcome. MG2431 here as well. Glad to have you guys on board. Leo Carlson also made it back in. Welcome, Leo. One fish, the lava is quite abrasive in its molten form. Yes, abrasive, more abrasive than water. Definitely can be. And one of the things, as we see, you know, when it's starting to pour down that hill, it keeps really grinding up against that older lava material. And that's why we're seeing so much of that brown smoke. anyway, there you can see in the foreground that it was already poured out quite a ways. So this is actually fairly new from today, the footage. So looks pretty cool, right? Aaron Horton is here as well. And there they panned over a little bit more to the left, and you can see, or sorry, the right, and you can see where the other area is just on the right hand side. So this is just continuing to push into the water, and that's what was going on for quite some time today. And I thought it was pretty awesome to see more of that hill being eroded away. And in a way, it's good that it's cutting the edge of the cliff off. This way it'll make for easier road construction later on and stuff like that. So let's go to the next one. And that was an aerial footage. And as you can see on the screen, that was from 8:30 this morning. And this is before that second run came in and messed things up. And I was just trying to see if I got my whiteboard working here or not. And I don't see it. There it is. We'll see if we can get it. And okay, so the second flow, as soon as they lift the camera up a little bit, I will try to point out where it went and kind of give you a little bit more of an idea of how it was flowing. If they they're zooming in on the original stuff, so that is there. And because at 8:30 the other area was not affected yet, and that is from here, this stuff, and it went over here. Okay, so that's what that new flow that we were just looking at, that's what it was doing. And that kind of gives you a pretty good idea. So it went and of course it's being fed by this big feeder here, and looks pretty cool. So anyway, you can definitely see the rivers of lava flowing in, and of course that river coming around the southern side of Mount La Laguna, which I'm very, very happy about. I'm also happy about this spot here, and seeing that it's getting closer in here, and if it does go, it's going to go in that direction rather than going over here and wrecking more houses. So that is, in a good way, it's a good thing. I don't want to see any homes get wrecked, but it is what it is. It's beyond our control. But this definitely gives you a pretty good idea of the flow of the lava, where it is, and how it is moving on down there. One of the things, if you take a look here, you notice this is a fairly high ridge. It did not flow on that ridge, and it did not take that low route. There's a valley in between there, and that was all new material that it created. And if nobody disturbs that area, you'll have a natural lava canyon for many years there. But I'm sure they're going to turn around and get some bulldozers in. Kind of unique watching these houses over there, kind of on their little islands. And this is where they panned up towards the volcano itself. And as you can see, it was very smoky and full of ash up there. So difficult to see what was going on. But it is some pretty darn nice aerial footage, and we do thank them for it, and it is for educational purposes. So really good that they're out there doing that kind of stuff. So looks awesome. It really, really does. And watching that go down, hopefully it will maintain and stay in those paths. That way no more damage will happen to any other homes or farms or acreages or plantations, whatever you want to call them, out there. So pretty cool though to see the way that lava is flowing, and it seemed that, you know, when we're watching it in the lava rivers, that it doesn't look as lumpy or rocky as the other stuff when it's going over the cliff. So let's throw on the next one here, and hang on, or do I have, no, I'm in the wrong one. No, don't want that one on there. Where'd my video go? There it is. That's the one I want to see. Okay, and here is that newer material, which is just around the corner from the older material, and this is when it started piling up, and it did come at quite a speed. You can see how much is coming over that cliff, and I thought that was quite a bit of bulldozer material. And if you take a look behind it up on the top here, you can kind of see it's like a conveyor belt moving. You know, it's just coming along and then down it goes, right? And you can actually see that stuff moving. So if we watch one of the rocks here, this guy, and you watch how quickly it moves through the area there and continues on. So Dr. Fox, I'm surprised they can fly the helicopter so close to the volcano. If the engine gets clogged with volcanic ash, it will crash. Mars 2028, you are absolutely right. Anyway, you see how far down that's already traveled while I just said all that stuff, and it's going, that lump is going. So anyway, it's moving quite a conveyor belt. Okay, when do you, what, the 3D lava map, I think of Lavazilla. Can't wait to get step up to the, what, up the cliff. Yeah, it'll be great. You'll be able to walk right up there. Anyway, yeah, that's a lot of lava coming down very, very quickly. And I think the material in this area is going to take a while to cool off. We know that the stuff out here growing that new peninsula is going to cool fairly quickly because of the ocean water hitting it. So pretty cool and pretty awesome. And now, Paul, I don't know if you noticed there, but I have a new map. I did put the 3D earthquake map in there. So if you type in under La Palma, and I do believe it is 3D, under La Palma 3D, and oh, it is under La Palma. Yeah, just under La Palma will work. My bad. So yeah, under La Palma will bring you up the earthquake map in a 3D perspective, so you guys can actually see the varying depths of those. And as this plays, I will actually get over to that map, and if I can find which window it's in, I have it here somewhere. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Not only does it have a 3D map on there, but it also has a comparative before and after lava flow, which is kind of a nice little feature. And I wanted to bring that map into play today as well, since they did kind of update it, and it looks pretty cool. So once this bit here finishes, we will see if we can get the other map on the screen for you. And I know I had preloaded it somewhere, but oh, who knows what happened to it. It's like my system eats stuff. No, not there. But okay. No. Okay, I'm gonna redo it here so we'll not miss out on anything. Anyway, you can get to this by using that. Oh, let me see if I can get that right there. By that link, and this will kind of help you out. Maybe I'm going to actually move it instead of using that scene. I got too much stuff to close on that one. Okay, copy and remove, and we will go here and we will use this one and paste. It's editing on the fly, guys. It has to happen. So since I don't have anyone else doing the editing for me as I'm doing this, it's basically do as you need to. Okay, so let's see, get rid of that one. There we go. All right, we got them all in the right place. We'll bring that online. So this is one of the things that you can see there. So over here is the area that shows with the lava already in it, and the other side is without. So if you take the comparator and you slide it over, you can see what it looks like before the lava got there, and then you can see what it looks like after the lava got there. So it's pretty cool in that respect. And then of course you can move it, and it will show you where everything actually went. And then again, if we pull it there, you can see the before shot with all the buildings intact, and then after, you can see what it looks like with all that lava there. So pretty awesome. And of course, I was looking right around here, Todoki, where there's not much left, and you see what we had here before. So it's kind of neat to be able to see that. And anyway, and you can move that around. So if you wanted to go up to the cone, you can see all the different vents that they had before, and this kind of gives you a little better description of what was there. It's pretty hard to see what's actually in some of those spots, but they don't show the actual cone itself. I guess it's really hard on the 3D stuff, but that's pretty awesome. You guys can go there. So I try not to speed run the links tonight. Yeah, don't speed run the links. Anyway, you guys can go play with that one yourself and peruse it. It is kind of a neat, awesome little thing. But again, it's the other one is the one that we like the most, and of course that is the 3D underground visual of the actual earthquakes. So looks pretty awesome, and you guys can bring that up at your leisure using that link. Okay, so having done that, let's just go back to our lava flow. It is still flowing. Cool. And I want to see if the other one, yeah, they're still showing the flow coming down from the hill, so nobody's covering the actual cone itself right now. I'm hoping La Palma TV will come back on in a little while and show us a little bit more. So pretty cool. And there you go. Back to the lava. Actually, let's see. Maybe we will. No, we showed that other one as well. Yeah, we'll just stay with this one for right now. And it is doing a pretty awesome job. So we'll talk about the earthquakes and stuff after the break. Otherwise, I'm going to end up running right over into it again. And I'm going to try not to do that. That is so amazing. Thanks, Kim Lambert. Let's see, what else we got in here? Okay, just trying to read through some of those. Too much smoke at the cone. And yes, there was a lot of smoke at the cone again. And maybe the one thing I did want to kind of shoot over to is the weather map. You see the direction of the wind, okay? And again, it has got that flow from the south kind of going a little bit to the west of north, but that's basically what it is for La Palma. And that's kind of what's causing the smoke to get pushed back on there. And let's see if I can even get on that map to manipulate it. There we go. So wanted to look at precipitation as well, and you see there is a little bit of moisture coming down in the southern area, and it looks like ooh, they got fog. The striped area here is all fog apparently, so okay, that's weird. There we go. Okay, fog in that area and a little bit of rain down in the southern area. Now that's not good for all that ash. You know, it's only 0.7, 0.8 of a millimeter of rain, but that's enough to, that might be enough to keep a little bit of the dust down, guys. So anyhow, let's pop back over to the flow here, just so we can see what's happening. Vog. Yes, it's going to be Vog. James Donnelly, or Jed as he calls himself, is back. Welcome back, Jed. Glad to have you in here. And let's see, Sarah Miles, we got you earlier there. So Nancy also. Let's see, did I miss anyone else coming in here, sneaking in and hiding with some more cookies? D. Anderson, welcome back. Old Mummy of Hamsters is also in the house. Zoe, I think I mentioned you earlier. Bo Caddy, welcome back. Connie Tyree, also back in the channel. Edith NZ, welcome and glad to have you back. And I think that's probably most of you wonderful people. And going up here, yeah, I'm just looking for more. All right. Okay, when you turn the map around, it looks like Lavazilla tips and falls over. Oh, yep, the lava's going to fall over and off the map. Wriggler, Dr. Fox, I watch your live feed most nights on a YouTube app via cable TV. Although it is possible to click like because there's no access to chat, I became the invisible man. Wriggler, I can't even see you. You must be invisible. Wriggler, welcome. And you know, just like if you're watching it, that's awesome. We really do appreciate the fact that you are watching the stream. You may not want to partake or chat in the chat thing anyway. A lot of people like to listen to the stream itself, and I applaud them for it because you know, not everybody needs to be in here chatting. It is what it is, right? That was a choppa or a drone. It was doing the flyby by the TARDIS. Actually, that was it was a drone. Okay, it's what we seen there. So not a big thing to worry about. I just thought it looked kind of neat, and the coloring was just right, and it looked cool. Okay. Roy N, hi from Scotland, as well as Echo the Bot, hi from Florida. And thank you, Echo the Bot. And let's see, there was somebody else that popped in. Kim, is it Kim Vaughn? I'm not sure if that's right. So we got two Kims in here. We got Kim Rowdenbush, the buffering guy, and Kim, I guess I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right, Vaughn, as well as Carrie Mary 53 and SN. Welcome, glad to have you good folks on board, and thank you for joining the stream. Diane Michael also here, and Tina Sassy. I don't know if I think I said hi to you already, but good to have you here as well. D Guess, welcome. And I'm running a minute behind live, but I'm still here. You're a minute behind. Wow, how the heck are you doing that? I guess we're time warping on you. Okay. Oh darn, was that another earthquake? I don't know. But I am going to go for a break right now. And we will go look at earthquakes when I come back from the break. So let's see. Jane Binch also just made it in, and glad to have you on board. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a little bit of a break. So for those fine people that are here and watching and enjoying it, please, if you are enjoying it, hit that like button. Help us get the numbers up, and it definitely helps with the analytics from YouTube, and really would appreciate it. Also, if you are new in the stream and you have not yet subscribed and you think it's worthy, by all means do hit that subscribe button and also that bell notification so you get notified and can possibly beat Lucas Snow in the door when he when we start the stream, so he doesn't always get cookies. Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad. Anyway, be good, everyone. I'm gonna go for a break. I will be back in about 5 minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Don't go away. I'll be back.
This holiday season, take
Okay, I've got the microphone back on, and welcome everyone who is here for the stream. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and about 7,000 miles, or sorry, kilometers away from Cumbre Vieja volcano in La Palma on the Canary Islands. And right now what we're seeing is the lava flowing down the hill. And wanted to kind of just show you what it looked like earlier here. This was La Palma, RTVE La Palma, just before they switched off, but this was the view here before they had the issues. And we do see a lot of smoke and stuff like that happening there. We also do see the lava flow heading down towards the ocean. But they do have some footage on here, which was from earlier today, that they're about to switch to. And once they do that, we will be able to see what it looked like in that new area where it was actually pushing over. And that is from a very different angle that they had. Rather than from over at the harbor, they're actually over on the same side. So we'll let this play through here because this looks pretty cool. Like the color of the sky, all red and everything. Ron Davidson, Dr. Fox, we could do with a warning before you come on. I jumped out of my skin every time. You know, Ron, I try to be gentle when I come back on. It just happens. I get excited, and jeepers creepers, I'm gonna have to like click the button a few times, and yikes, is that a voice from the heavens? Yes, I'm up way up in those orangey looking clouds, you guys. I'll be sure not to do that again. Till next time. Amy, I'm not sure if I pronounced your name right. Please, English only in here as far as the stream is concerned. I understand that you may not know English, but please do not put your language in here. Use Google Translate, and would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, here's that other shot that I was talking about. Just behind there, you can see the piles and stuff from the day before, and then of course in the foreground is the new material that was pouring in today. And that is what? Oh, Amelia. I don't know if I want to get into that one. Anyway, you can see that lava. Like I said, this was earlier today, so this was that material pushing down that new area, and of course, already after it's taken out half the cliff, but it is continuing to flow. And this is not what the other camera was glued in on in the foreground here, but it was looking at the stuff that's a little bit further away. So it looks pretty awesome. You can see some pretty big chunks of rock or lava rock falling down there. Very, very hot stuff. Don't be touching it. You'll burn yourself for sure. So thought it was just a good view and something, you know, kind of interesting, a little different perspective on it to see for you guys. And of course we are still seeing a lot of that smoke, and that bird just flew through there. Bird's okay. Lighthouse is still okay out in the boonies there. And you can see the other stream, of course, that's what they're kind of looking at. But so that was the original stuff out there, and then the northern one was there, and this is the brand new one here. So pretty cool, and just thought I'd share that with you guys, just so you could see what that's doing. And do they monitor the temperature of the ocean there? Annie, I'm actually not sure if they do or not, and that is an interesting concept if they do. Strong elevated surface temperatures were also detected on Alaska's Pavlov volcano, consisting with ongoing eruptive activity. Cool. Thanks, Mars 2028. And appreciate that little update or tidbit. That is very interesting. Anyway, once this chunk finishes playing here, we will get over to have a look and see what our maps are looking like. And we will get into where the earthquakes were and so on, that kind of thing. So we'll have a look at that in short order here. I think this is, this may have a little ways to go yet, but I think what we can do is we will pause that, okay, and not worry about it for right now. And we will run away to, where are we going to run away to? We're going to run away to the 3D maps, okay. And again, these are, you can get these maps. There are 12 different 3D maps on their site, and if you type in La Palma 3D, it will bring up the link for it, and then you guys can have a look. And as we see in this particular map shot, when we zoom in, you can definitely see the outline of the new lava that's there. You can see that original flow, and then the secondary flow came beside it here. And I think it went down right in this area is one of them, and the other one is kind of covered up. You can't see it, but more or less like that. So it's definitely building out. Anyway, if we tilt this a little bit and kind of look and see, that gives you more of a perspective. And this is the original flow here, and then of course some extra stuff that covered up this area. And it would be good if it stopped flowing this way and save all these plantations and stuff. It would be nice. I don't mind if it makes new land. So it looks pretty awesome in that respect. Let's see. Okay, we want to get over to, I think this is, yeah, this is their colored version of the flow map. Of course, everything in deep red is what they're looking at, and here you can see where the area is, and it's this material here that went out and flowed in here and perhaps even here. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't make note of where it is, but this is kind of that cliff that we were looking at the edge there, and that stuff started coming down here first, so on this side, and the secondary flows went around the edge of it. So this was the first, and then second, and then third over here, I believe, is the way the order went. So it gives you a pretty good idea of where that lava flow is. They're not showing this one having gone as far. We know that has already moved ahead a little bit more, so it's gotten a little bit closer, and this has also risen a little bit here. So there's still, these lava flow maps, they are a work in progress. So the guys are doing a good job, though, giving us what we've got there, and that's where the flow is originating from. So gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on, and you can see the different flow rates or different flow areas, right? So and going over to this one, speaking of lava maps, let me let this one play here. And this just basically shows you from the beginning and how much further it's gotten. And I'm not sure how updated they did it in this area over here. And hopefully it does show it. Yeah, there it does. But we do have a little bit more coming around the edge now. So that area here, so it's kind of in here as well. And some of these spots, the higher ones are still okay, but I think a lot of this is now done. So moved away, buried, if you like. Pretty cool, pretty awesome. And again, you guys can go to that website for the La Palma 3D shortcut there. And that'll bring up these the 3D maps. You'll be able to go to that 3D map page, and you've got all kinds of comparisons there that you can look at. Interesting data, so it is there for your perusal, and by all means have a go at it. I do see a few more people popped in here and wanted to say hi, so very good evening to, let's see, Smoking Joking is back in the house, as well as At Last 47, welcome. Kevin Butcher also made it in, as well as Dominique. And let's see, who else snuck in the door while I wasn't looking? I think that's most of you. We got SN earlier, we got Pepe earlier. Okay, so anyway, Windy Sea is also here. Unicorns are real. Of course they are. And welcome. Glad to have you on board. I noticed C&D boy, my computer flew away. Oh, okay. Unicorns, yeah, unicorns are real. Of course they are. Sure they are. Johnny Anderson, hello from Copenhagen, he says. Welcome, Johnny. And glad to have you on board. Legion of Sentinels also here. Welcome. Good to have you here as well. Anyway, so we've been going through some of that stuff, looking at what we had earlier, and then of course the flows that we had coming down here. Now again, this is the not the today's flow, but that's the stuff that started yesterday, or yeah, I guess it would be yesterday, day before, going over the cliff on the northern side. So the newer one is just off to the left-hand side of that. That's so they're looking at the other one. I don't know why they're not looking at the closer up one, or zooming out a little bit. Maybe they just want to see the lava rocks falling down the hill. Possible. So I'm not the one controlling their cameras, of course. They do a fine job at that themselves. And let's see, I just want to close that window real quick. And what else we got? Yeah, I got something actually that I want to talk about really quickly here. And I thought it was kind of interesting. Let me see if I can get this on the screen for us. And we had a warning on the 20th of November about another volcano. That one happens to be over in Italy. And the volcano is called Volcano. And of course, back in early October, they raised it from a green to a yellow as far as their cautionary scale. And of course, it goes green, yellow, orange, and red for eruption. That is something they did at the very beginning of October, and they were talking about things moving and more gas, off-gassing, which was an indicator that, higher SO2 levels, that kind of thing, saying that it could possibly go. And so this is something that I was kind of wondering about. Anyway, so unrest to warning is what the actual thing ends up being, and so they now are in an orange state, and there is continuous off-gassing from the volcano. Although people are saying, oh, it looks like it's erupting. It's not erupting yet. It's just gas coming off of it. But it's not very good to be able to breathe any of that stuff. And I do believe they've already evacuated a small community just down at the bottom of this volcano that kind of sits right at the very edge of it. And they are talking about taking more of the people off the island. So if that happens, then they will have to evacuate. So just thought I'd throw that little tidbit in there, and I know it takes you a little bit into a different place. It's not La Palma, but it is Italy. So yes, definitely gives you a little bit more insight to what's happening with the other volcanoes around, and we want to keep our eyes and ears open and see what happens in the future with that volcano. So pretty good off-gassing. Yes, Kim, it's not the same off-gassing as you're doing. Okay, you're off-gassing downward. The volcano is off-gassing upward. All right, so completely different thing. Don't even go there. No, it's not volcanic flatulence. That is propelled downward. It's similar to rocket engine force, right? A rocket may have flatulence, but it never mind. Oh, too much. Okay, you guys, gotta love it. So anyway, let's see what else we got going on here. Back to that flow. I wanted to see if these guys had their stream back up yet for the other one. And yeah, volcanic reflux, perhaps, Linda Schoof. Smoking joking, is the volcano activity this year worldwide considered normal? Yes. Smoking joking, basically no more or no less than other years. Activity wise, we're not looking at anything outrageous. We are not having a tsunami of volcanoes go off. Get it? Never mind. Anyway, I wanted just to kind of reiterate that, and Speaking of volcanoes around the world, I did want to kind of throw that map in there, but I need to find it first. We do have one of those, and we do have it geared up here somewhere to be able to show. And let's see, where did I hide that? I think I hid it in Hawaii or someplace. No, not there. Maybe here. Hey, I found it. All right, so yeah, let's go over there, and we will look at that map. So there you can see the actual volcanoes that are around the world. And of course you can see Iceland up in the top right here where the mouse is indicating. And of course orange is, yellow is inactive, orange is basically on simmer, and red is erupting. So when you see that, you do see quite a few around the Ring of Fire that are in an active state. And trying to move that whole thing. Why is that not moving? No? Alright, it's not moving. Okay, it's not loving me. I hope this thing didn't freeze up on me. Oh boy. Well, I still see things moving, so it couldn't have froze up. Let's see if we can change it back to our other stuff. Anyway, just wanted to look at those volcanoes real quick, and you can see, you know, that worldwide it's pretty common to see about that many. You've got roughly around 40 or so that are worldwide and erupting, and really not much more out there than any other time. So pretty cool. Okay, I'm not seeing my stream move. Did it die on me here or something? I'm wondering what the heck is going on, guys. Yep, my clock died. I don't know if I'm even on. Might have to restart. Waiting for this thing to go. Maybe I'm gonna get rid of that guy. Okay, still not being able to move anything here. If you guys are still hearing me, I am still trying to stream, and I do see my audio going, but I am not seeing my actual studio working. So, oh, there it goes. And it just shot up. Oh, Batman, I didn't see how many things went by. Ah, okay, let's see. Hello everyone, came in. Do free, welcome, glad to have you on board. Yeah, okay, everything, yeah, it was still live, but on my end it was frozen. So really weird. That was weird, because some of the stuff was frozen. My chat screen was frozen, and my display here for the stream, that was frozen, but my other stuff was all working. And I thought, what the heck, this can't be right. Anyhow, we are very, very close to break time. We can hear you. Okay, cool. Anyway, if you good people are all enjoying what you're seeing, please do hit that like button. It really, really does help the analytics. And please, if we can get it over 200 real quick, I'd be very, very happy. As far as those people who are new to the stream, if you have not yet subscribed and you are indeed enjoying it and think it's worthy of subscription, please do hit that button. Also consider hitting that bell notification. That way you can get here before Lucas Snow gets in and gets the cookies. Okay, that's important, that bell notification. If you don't get notified, he's going to be there like a dirty shirt every time getting cookies. And he's already got stacks and stacks of them. I don't know what he's doing. Something about giving old cookies to Santa Claus or something. It's the UFO. Amelia, I felt something funny. I've been probed. Oh my God! I'm gonna. Oh, never mind. Let's leave that alone. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Banana Puss. There's a. I wish I still had the picture. Used to be a town just southeast of Edmonton where somebody went up, and I don't know if you know what the old grain elevators look like, the square ones. Anyway, somebody went up and spray painted over top of the original sign for the town, and they renamed the town Dirty Shorts. And that name was up there for probably 40 some years. And everybody called that place Dirty Shorts every time they drove through it or past it or whatever. Anyway, on that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I am going to go for a 5-minute break. Please, yes, Frosty username, it took 40 years. It was here when I first got to Edmonton, and it didn't get washed off or repainted till just, I think, about 3 years ago. 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. So, yeah, it's been there for a while. It's been there for a long, long time. On that note, though, I'm going to not worry about dirty shorts because I don't have any shorts. Never mind. Okay, hey, you don't know what a radio announcer's ever wearing, do you? Okay, enough of the fun. I'm going to go for a break, you guys. And yeah, I am wearing clothes. It's okay. Don't go away. I will be back in about 5 minutes. And then we will see our Frosty username. It's too cold for that here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Trust me on that. Anyway, we'll be back with some bacon seeds and some more fun, and we'll see what everything else in the world is doing. We'll maybe take a trip to Iceland and another trip to Hawaii and go from there. So keep smiling, and I will be back in a few minutes. Don't try to catch any of those rolling balls coming down the hill. Those are actually very, very large, and they are very hot. You will hurt yourself. I'm your host, Dr. Fox 2000. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. And I'm back. Ah, love it. Okay, guys and gals, glad that everybody is still here. And for those who are just joining, welcome and glad to have you on board. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. And this is our second hour to our wonderful stream here. So, of course, what we have... Yeah, that was quick. It was way too quick. Anyway, yeah. Let's see. Grandma B... Is Grandma B crying or laughing? I can't tell. That might be a smirky laugh. I did warn you guys, okay? You know, what more can I do? Welcome back, Resterum, as well as Sherry Lawson, and let's see, Don Arnold also made it back here, and who else snuck in the door? I seen a couple more names there. Starbright, also back, welcome, glad to have you on board, and I'm not sure who else snuck in the door. Oh, Miss Lobo Bob, I don't think I said hi to you. James Bong, welcome back as well. And hopefully I got... Grandma B is laughing. Don't... Okay, not too much laughter, Grandma B. Billy Bob Joe, also back in here. So, Linda Schoof, you should have raised your hand. Linda, did you have a question? And by the way, if you do have questions, guys and gals, please put my DrFox2000 in front of it, like DrFox2000, and that will turn it red in my display screen here, and I will be able to see it a lot better than not putting that in there. And this way I can actually respond to you within reasonable amount of time, hopefully, and go from there. Anyway, without further ado, I did want to bring you over to our bacon seeds. So here we go, and we'll do it. So yeah, just like what Paul Zilla did just right now there with the DrFox2000, and like that, y'all, and that works. Bacon seeds. Yes, that is a bacon seed, and he's sending hugs and kisses. And it is absolutely a wonderful bacon seed, and we don't mind him doing that. But we do have other things that we want to show you, other bacon seeds. And these two fellas here, they're kind of lazy. They're just having a heyday. I hate hay. Get it? No, never mind. That's straw. But there looks like there is some hay in there somewhere. Okay, so yeah, these two guys are doing all right as well. So it's a smirky bacon seeds, you guys. And of course, just to turn around and round this all out, no pun intended, pork chop wise or roast wise, is this is the other one here, and only a real friend will tell you when your face is dirty. Pigman, big man? No. We just like having some fun here. That's all. So, looks pretty awesome, and I don't see any dirty faces. Or hang on, is there dirt on their faces? Anyway, we'll pop back over to the volcanic flow and see what's happening. We're still buffering on the TV La Palma feed, so we're not able to see what we've got coming out of the volcano, unfortunately. So it's kind of a disappointment that way. Usually they were trying to switch back and forth, but I've reopened it up here and tried to see if there was anything new happening, and they did not show anything when I refreshed. It's still buffering, so Not good. Hang on, they got commercials this time. Maybe they restarted the stream. No, still the same 37 time that it originally stalled out at. So we'll leave that one alone, and I will see what other maps we can get onto here. So let's pop over to our earthquake map. Now I did this one a little while ago. I could actually refresh this. This was about 45 minutes ago, so I'm going to refresh it. Sorry for the white screen, and we'll get that going. It should be moving fairly quick here, we hope. There it goes. Okay, so yeah, I did add a couple extra ones on here, and when we zoom in, of course, we see the big cluster of all kinds of things. 4.7, that happened today, and there's, I believe this is another one here from today, 4.8. So sizable quakes, they would have felt them. This one is actually in an interesting location because that's not very far away from our volcano, and but it is still in a very far down place, and we'll check on both of those to see how deep they are. So we do see quite a bit of activity, still not as much as we had before. Give me a second here. Okay, so we'll just scroll down a little bit and see what the day looked like here. Lots of threes, but most of them were actually twos, so it's not too bad. Here are the two that were very early this morning. So all three really that were over 4 happened early in the morning, around 1 a.m. for the 4.7. It was 38 kilometers down. The 4.8 was 39 kilometers down, and they happened about 30 some seconds apart. So distinctive volcanoes or distinctive earthquakes. Then the other one at 48 minutes after midnight, and it is 34 kilometers down. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what went on. And as we round out the day, and where's our cutoff, is right here. This 2.9 is the last one for basically that 24-hour period. So let's see, Nancy Buchanan, do you need another Pepsi? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Actually, it is a little bit strained right now, and I've been noticing that today, and I think it's the cold temperature outside that kind of affected me a little bit. So definitely need to work on that. Anyhow, let's pop over to the other one. I did have that reloaded, but I think I am going to refresh that. Actually, let's put it here. I will go refresh it because it takes a little bit for it to do its thing. So you can watch at the star blinking here rather than watching the thing refresh on the screen, which is pretty cool. So letting it build up, there we go, and we will get onto that map now. And of course you don't see anything there. If we zoom out a little bit more, we don't see any earthquakes listed, and these are for 5 and higher. And if we zoom back in, of course, we're going to change that. So it is set on the last 24 hours, 5 plus if you're looking up here. And now if we hit that 4, and let's hit that 4, and we don't see anything. Oh, why? Come on. Did something happen with my 24-hour clock? Huh. Maybe they're all just beyond that. If we go 2 days, it shows them. Yeah, so actually they're older than 24 hours already. They don't count anymore. All right. And they did have a bunch of threes though. One way out here 10 hours ago, 3.4, 5 kilometers down. That's very shallow. And then the other ones, of course, Some of them very far down, some of them a little closer up. So pretty cool to see that. 3.3, 36 clicks down. This is getting closer to our volcano, 35 kilometers down. 3.3 there again. This is very close to our volcano. It's 37 kilometers down though. And again, this is something that you can have a look at on that 3D map to see where those are actually landing, down way down below. And it's basically, oh, here's one that's 13 kilometers down, 3.4. So different ones, 13 kilometers down. You know, it gives you the general idea that that's what's happening, and a whole bunch more 2s and above, and that's all they count in here. So that gives you a pretty good idea of the earthquake activity that has been happening in La Palma. And we will get back over here to that lava flow flowing into the ocean while I contemplate my next move, and that is taking us over to Iceland, and we will do that in mere seconds. And okay, got that screen kind of on there. I'm going to redo that one before we get there, and I will redo the other one before we get there if we can find it, so we have the latest and greatest with everything. Don't want old data here, so let's see, there we go. Alright, that one is loading up, and it did load. Okay, and oh, I see a couple of new things on there, so I'm happy it loaded up. Alright, so let's leave La Palma and put on your winter jackets, and let's go over to Iceland. And here you go. Of course, you can see our volcano, Ragnar, is got a little bit of smoke in front of it there. It is still smoking or off-gassing somewhat, but we're not seeing any activities as per se. You can see in the background the lights of just on the left-hand side of that would be the airport lights, and right-hand side in the background there, that's the other towns that are over there in the distance. Anyway, as you see, everything is pretty quiet, and nothing super new there. I wanted to back that up a little bit more. That, by the way, is 8 hours ago. If we go to present time, just to give you an idea of what it looks like, that's what it is right now at nighttime here. And if we go back about just about 12 hours ago, you can see that it was not that pleasant there. 11 hours ago, you can see the remnants of rain or maybe snow. And we go back 10 hours ago, and you can see things are subsiding a little bit, but that puts us back to about 9 hours ago, and that's what we were looking at that way. So gives you a pretty good idea what the visual is like. Let's go over and look at that seismic chart, and here you can see the harmonic tremor chart for our area. And of course, you guys can bring these charts up yourself. This one you can just call rumblechart, and it will bring up the link for the harmonic tremor chart, as well as the other link for the drum chart. Okay, so you can always have a look at those, and I'm not even going to look at this in the sense of trying to figure out, is this going up or is it going down right now? It is so hard to tell, and I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going up or down. It kind of looks like it went up. The bottom two went up, the top one went down. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Anyway, Albert, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. Vivian, Ryan, did someone notice that this happening in BC, Canada? A bit of excitement. What? Did anyone notice what is happening in BC, Canada? A bit of excitement for them. Well, we know what's happening in BC, Canada. They got flooded out like crazy, unfortunately. And that's not good, Vivian. It's Cowboy Horror. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Okay, so yeah, there is a lot of stuff going on there in BC, and that's trying to reestablish roads and so on. Jed says back on the 14th of November, it seemed to come pretty close to that 4K barrier. And yes, Jed, I remember that. It was writing right on it. Any signs of activity then? No, unfortunately not. The other thing I did not see, and I was actually the only thing that we did see from there was extra smoke, and I didn't get any indicators if anybody was measuring it and to see what it was or if anything changed. But we did see a little bit more smoke, but we didn't see anything else. And that died just as quickly as that dropped off again. So that's unfortunate it did that. I was hoping, I thought, geez, here we go. We're gonna have it blow up again or something. Fun extra smoke is something. Yeah, it is. It as little as it is, it is. Okay, so let's take a look. Of course, this is our. Hang on, where's my map? I need to be on the map. There we go. There we go. So Iceland in general here, and the Reykjanes Ridge out here, and we'll take a look at. We got some new ones out there that weren't there earlier. And it doesn't look like too much anywhere here for big stuff, but we will go through it, and we'll start out up here in the northern end and have a quick peek and see what's going on. Most of this stuff is fairly small, 1.35 kilometers down at about 3 p.m. on the 23rd, so today 3 p.m. Iceland time. I don't know if the other one here is today's. That was from yesterday. That's what I thought. We got some very, very tiny ones in here, little cluster. Not sure if that's from today either. Yes, it is. It's just about 6 a.m. 0.7 on the magnitude scale, and 10 kilometers down. And I'm assuming that the other little guys here are pretty much the same. So nothing super major happening up there. And again, this is from yesterday, so we can kind of think that the northern end of the island is okay. That's from yesterday, we know that. And if we zoom in here a little bit, we've seen these two spots yesterday as well. So there's one here from 1.25 kilometers down, happened at about 11:15 in the morning. Today is at... yeah, these two are from today then. I thought they were from yesterday. My bad. 1.2 magnitude, 5 kilometers down. And then I wonder what this little guy is. Is he today's too? Yep, 0.6, 11:05 a.m. And what about this guy? And 10 kilometers down, 0.7 at 3:30 in the afternoon. We do see this swarm here continues a little bit, and I'm not sure if that's something new, something interesting happening. 0.4, 11 kilometers down. What's this bigger one here? 6 kilometers down, but that one's from yesterday. This one here is yesterday's as well. So bigger ones yesterday's, newer ones today's, or little smaller ones today. And let's see, I'm not even going to look at the little guy in the middle there. This is Astja, and Astja has a few little spots, but I don't think we're going to be overly worried. 4 kilometers down, and 11:45 a.m. roughly. and the other one here at 3:20 the day before. I think this little guy here might be a new one as well. Yeah, 0.37 kilometers down, 11 a.m. Kind of gives you the idea. There's a few more little ones there, so I'm not going to bother checking them, but that's Astja, just so you have your location. And it's fairly quiet there when we zoom in on the ones under the ice. I see a couple of new spots. This guy here was yesterday's, a 1.3, and this might be new here. And yes, 1.2, 13 kilometers down at 8:51 a.m. So kind of gives you the idea of nothing too major going on there. And give me a second here. Okay, mic back on. And anyway, looking under the ice here from today, 1.8. They don't show a depth, and interesting. 5 kilometers down for that one, and that was at 52 seconds after midnight. So early start for that worm. And we don't know. If we see some more there, we may get something happening. This guy here is Hekla, and we do see a little bit of activity, but nothing major. This is a 6 kilometers down, 10:21 a.m. and doesn't show much more than that. And I think these little spots maybe, yeah, today 1.2, again 6 kilometers down, just about 1 p.m. for that one. And this one is yesterday's, again still only 6 kilometers down. And we'll have a look at this one, 1.7 kilometers down at about 2 a.m. So that's what that swarm in Hekla's area is. We do still have, activity going on there, definitely worthy of keeping an eye on it. If we slide over a little bit more, and we'll see out in the middle of the Tules here, this thing that's in the middle of nowhere has subsided. Okay, we don't know what this would have been, but it was a swarm, and it is about 7 days old or getting older. Anyway, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit, give you a better look here. So that area there is the Reykjanes Peninsula, and of course this is where Reykjavik is, the capital city of Iceland. And this is Keflavik, the airport. So what we were seeing were the town lights from this area here, and a portion of the airport lights from that view when we were looking at the Ragnar's cam. Anyway, let's zoom in on that area a little bit. So going a little bit further north of Ragnar, Keilir, right there. These I do believe are from yesterday. I'm not even going to check them. So is this today's? I don't know. Yeah, the 1.4, 6 kilometers down, 6:30 this morning roughly. And I don't know if this is, yeah, that's from yesterday. I thought so. Nothing too serious or major new here. 0.9, 6 kilometers down, 10:15 a.m. or 10:12 a.m. This one's getting a little closer to home, makes you wonder. Magnitude 1, 8 kilometers down. And the reason I say closer to home is if we zoom out, our volcano that we were looking at is located right about here. And that is Ragnar, so distance to that is not very far, and interesting to see that there. This guy though, I never noticed him yesterday. 1802, 1.49 kilometers down, so interesting to see that. So that's Geldingadalur, and that's where Ragnar actually sits. Maradalur, the valley, and that's Nodhagi Valley. That's the one with the berm at the bottom of it. And this area over here, not Kriki. Let's see, and we hit this little spot here, I don't know, today, 5 kilometers down at about 4 p.m. Iceland time. So, looks good. Anyway, Blue Lagoon right there, and the power plant, of course, that's where that lives. We see a few more little spots. I do believe some of them were from yesterday anyway. And there's the Blue Lagoon parking lot, and of course that's the Blue Lagoon facility, and that's your power plant, and there's pipelines all over the place here, so pretty cool to see, not so good to smell. And that, of course, down here is the town of Grindavik, if I didn't mention that earlier. So a nice community if you like fishing. And of course this swarm here has pretty much died out as well, and I don't know if these little guys are yesterday's. Yeah, no, that's from today. 0.8 6 kilometers down, my bad. And this one 0.86 kilometers down as well. So that one is at 2:16 a.m. I can't remember, I didn't look at the clock on this one. And that's at 7 a.m. So unrelated times. So definitely different things going on. If we zoom out a little bit more and we look back at these guys here, this is interesting out in the water. That one was yesterday's at 20:58, it's down quite a ways, not going to affect anything, and that was yesterday's as well, 9 kilometers down, 1.5. So that kind of gives you a lowdown on those. These might be new though here, and 2.3 at 10:14 a.m. and definitely a sizable one, 2.4 and 10:14 a.m. as well. So 10 kilometers down on both, and then we've got these other ones in between here. 12:21, 10 kilometers down to 1.8, and of course, what do we got here? 10 kilometers down, 1.6 at 4:10 p.m. And we'll go one more here, and 4:08 p.m. 2.1, 10 kilometers down. So it seems to be kind of a consistent thing there, that they are about that distance down. Anyway, that kind of gives you an overview of what the earthquake issues are there so far. Is La Palma the most active at the moment? Most active in which sense? Volcanic or seismic, as in earthquakes? That kind of, Iceland has got a ton of earthquakes all the time. So I think they're probably shooting par here for the way they are earthquake-wise. But as far as volcanoes, well, we know that La Palma is erupting, right? We don't have any erupting volcanoes in Iceland right now. But that can change at a moment's notice. Let's see, a couple more people in Cananaskis country made it in the chat. Charlotte, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but welcome. And so I know what epidermis is. Oh, it's the epidermis. The epidermis of Earth. What is the epidermis of Earth? The first person to know, I don't know. Somebody guess that. I know the answer. I just want you guys to answer it. The epidermis of the Earth. Yeah. Ant memo? No, I want the technical name to it. Piggy is telling me break time. No, Frank. No. Crust is close. It is break time, though. All right, the technical name for it. The technical name, guys. What is the carpet of rock we're on? You'll get it. No epidermis, not. Yeah, it's not epidermis. Oh, come on, you guys. Somebody's got to say lithosphere. Come on, you guys. Okay. On that note, I'm gonna go. Oh, did I say that out loud? Okay, I'm going for my break. Just looking here. The lava flows are flowing even better now, but I'm gonna leave it on here. No, not the mantle. It's the lithosphere. Okay, so all right, we'll leave her be, and I'm going to make my epidermis happy by washing my hands. All right, I will be back. So for those who have not yet hit the like button, and if you're enjoying the show, by all means, please do hit that like button. It really, really does help out with the YouTube analytics. Also, for those who have not yet subscribed, if we've earned your subscription, please do hit that button, and also make sure you hit that bell so you get notified, so you can get in here before Lucas Snow gets in here and gets the cookies. On that note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, going for my break. I will be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. I came in a little bit softer. I'm hoping not to scare anyone. And welcome, Epi Diddy Mouse. And Sellers Think. Oh, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Who else popped in here? Kim, it depends on where you get it, okay? And if you go into Iceland as an example, thin crust is what you're going to get. Regular stuff is in most other places, and the deep dish kind are found in the continents of North America and in Africa, just so you know where the deep dish ones are as far as crust is concerned. So your lithosphere is actually thicker in those areas. Hopefully that works out for you. Okay, so when you're ordering, make sure you order the right crust for the right place. Chicago deep dish, yes, Chicago deep dish. That would be actually Chicago's not a good place. You want to move it a little bit more west to get deeper. So you get better deep dish pizza there. Henrietta, welcome back, and glad to have you on board. Yeah, how did we get changed from bacon to all of a sudden we've got deep dish pizzas? Oh boy, oh boy. It always goes that way. Pizza with pepperoni. The seller think that's there is no other pizza if it doesn't have pepperoni on it. Can we just have tacos? LOL. You know what, Piggy? I was talking about tacos this morning and I totally forgot. I thought about it and then I said, nah, I'll just eat lunch at home. So I had lunch here. I didn't go out for tacos, even though it was Taco Tuesday. So kind of there for that. Anyway, what else did I want to show here? I thought I had some other stuff yet. Oh, we didn't do Hawaii yet. Maybe we should go. We'll go to Hawaii. Let's all go to Hawaii. Because Hawaii is a nice place, right? And let's see, is that? Yeah, Hawaii is a nice place. Let's go to Hawaii. And there we go. Okay, so Hawaii, there is a flux capacitor going like crazy. But anyway, that is Kilauea. And that is at 1759, and I don't know, they put the 15th on it. They've had the wrong date on these all along, and because this was refreshed earlier, so the camera still doesn't have the right date on it, and we will refresh that one though. And actually, hang on, that couldn't have been from then. Let's get rid of that. No, that's not the one we want to look at either. Nope. No, hey, we're all completely gone. How about we turn that one on? Or, what's there? That's what I want. That one. So now this one is from the 23rd at 6:20 a.m. And that is Kilauea. And as you can see, it is glowing nicely. I thought I had another flux capacitor picture though from there. We'll find it here in a second. Give me a second, and I know I had it. I know I had it. Pictures, XSplit. Let's go down to what the heck scene am I on? I'm on scene 12. I took extra pictures today. That would have been on the 23rd. Yep, that's this guy here. So that's today's flux capacitor picture. So gives you not much difference, and still looks a little bit brighter. Anyway, so yeah, that one is from 3:13 a.m. and that one is from 6:20 a.m. in Hawaii. So gives you a little bit of an idea of what it looks like. And let's get over to, no, not that, this one. And we'll get rid of that. I need to go over to the other one. All right, so there is our monitoring map for Hawaii. And again, you can bring these maps up. This one is shortcut is Hawaii map. We'll give you the link for it. And of course, you can see the big island of Hawaii there. You can see Maui Mi's home right there. It's Maui. And Honolulu is right there. And Duchess of Elements is over there in that area. So I'm not exactly sure where on the island she lives, but somewhere there. Anyway, zooming back into our wonderful stuff here. Of course, our Kilauea is over here. This is that swarm of earthquakes that continues to be there. And it's doing what it does best and continues. That one is a magnitude 0.199000001. And it is 32 kilometers down, or 19.9 miles down. And of course, almost a 2, not quite there. Gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on, though. It's continuing to what it did. So anyway, let's zoom in on Kilauea a little bit. Here you can see the bowl, and that's what we were looking at earlier there. And of course, you can see that they've got a bunch of other things here. You can always take a look at different cameras and gas metering, as well as GPS and tilt meters. And charts if you want to see the past 6 hours or 48 hours, that kind of thing. You click on those, you can make them big and peruse them and see what you want to do. But that gives you a pretty good idea where Kilauea is, and it is quiet for the most part. It's not doing anything outrageous. So that gives you that little tidbit. And let's see, where else did I want to go? I wanted to go, oh no, I did that guy. Let's turn that off. And here is our picture of the day from Etna. And for those who are not familiar with where Etna is here, I will kind of point it out. It's hiding in the clouds. It's right there. Okay. But again, this is one with a rainbow. This is the second time I was able to capture a picture of Etna with a rainbow. So I thought that was kind of neat. Anyway, kind of everything is quiet there. Nothing is erupting. That is correct. Etna is in Sicily, and on its little island there of Sicily, and doing its thing. So it is doing a wonderful job. Let's see what we got left here. Lava flow still flowing. And of course the picture is kind of not the greatest because they're looking over hot lava fields to be able to see that. And we get back to the hot lava. And again, this is what's happening. The wind has changed slightly. So that heat, because this is the first of the new flows, so we're looking over top of the second flow. The second flow is off in that direction, and so we have lava down below here causing all these heat lines to go up and making our picture distorted. So it is kind of the way it is. Okay, weather map. Oh, he brought up the weather map. Let's go to the weather map for a minute. And yeah, we can do that. We can zoom in. Actually, I'll zoom out on the weather map first. and kind of give you a global idea of what's going on, and gives you a pretty good idea here if we kind of line it up. So we've got some northern flow coming into Iceland, and we've got some circulation coming around. I see our wind is changing the patterns here for us here in Edmonton, and we are now getting a north flow. That means it's getting colder, and they're saying a low of minus 18 Celsius tonight for us. Somebody was saying minus 24, but I don't believe it's going to get that cold. I think it's going to be 18 Celsius, and we'll see. But the weather guessers are always different, and here you can see that cold front. Okay. And we are just on the cusp of it. If we zoom in here, and here's Edmonton, and here's the really cold stuff up here. So that is moving down. Winter is coming. Polar wind coming for, that's winter. That's what I see. It's winter all the way along there. And I want to be down here where there's palm trees. Hey, look at this nice place. 22 degrees Celsius. I could live there. That would be nice. I would be even good with over here. Let's see. Medford. 10 Celsius. I'd be okay with that for wintertime temperatures. 10, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm good with that. Grants Pass, 10. That's in Oregon, southern Oregon. Anyway, zooming back out, you can definitely see where the heat is as opposed to the cold. And down in Australia, they've got some good stuff going on here. Northern Australia, 32 Celsius. Wow. 35, 36 right there. That's pretty warm. I like it. Okay, anyway, let's go back over to La Palma and see what it's doing. Although it looks pretty warm there too in comparison to what we're seeing. So temperature 19, 20 degrees in La Palma, that kind of thing. And that's fair. Out in the ocean here, 24 degrees in some of them, the spots. So they've got a pretty good temp going on. Anyway, that's the wind speed. We did look at the precipitation earlier, so we won't bother with that. But that gives you kind of an idea where the ash and everything is blowing. It is going northward, and it is going up, and it's going into this storm cell here. So we're not going to be affecting other places with the ash. Which is pretty cool, pretty neat, and I'm glad that it's doing what it's doing. Kananaskis country, are you leaving? If you are, take care, and we will see you later. And it's just about time to shut things down here anyway, and need to look at the clock here. There is another bunny eating, and it is 6:57 on my good clock, and 6:55 on the stream clock here. So hopefully it's all good. Anyway, for those who have not yet hit that like button, please do hit that like button. It really does help us out with the YouTube analytics. And for those who are new to the stream, and if you have not yet subscribed, and you want to see more of these wonderful streams that we do with the narration and everything on it, by all means hit that subscribe button, and that should be really good, as well as the bell notification. That way at least you get notified when we do go live. We do have the times listed down in the description of when the stream is running. And weekdays, it starts at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 2300 UTC, or Iceland Time, if you will. And on weekends, it changes to 2 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern, and we had that's 2000, I do believe, UTC. So that should be good for now. And I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for being here today. Time flew by today, Doc. Thank you, as always, and a good day a good day and good night to the Lava family. Alofas. Yeah. Tropic Pose, thank you, and have yourself a very good evening. Good night, everyone. It's 8:56 p.m. there. Okay, Vivian, you have yourself a wonderful evening. Daryl R's a great stream tonight. Glad I got in early, driving from Hermiston, Oregon. Oh, cool. Okay, right on. Grandma B says thank you. Henrietta says good night, everyone. And please, all of you, take care for tonight. You really love having you here, and I want to be able to see you in here tomorrow again. So, all right. Kevin Haynes says thank you as well to Dr. Fox and the mods. And yes, we do have to throw that in here to the moderators. Done an excellent job. Arizona Snowman, really good work. As well as Paulzilla, C&D Boy, and Piggy. And Piggy was nursing her leg, and of course we do understand it, and hopefully you know the healing process will work for her. And I can understand she went shopping today in the car for a car ride, and it kind of hurt her a little bit, but the old thing, no pain, no gain, right? And I hope she didn't hurt anything though. So anyway, on that friendly note, take care, everyone. Thank you very much to the super chatters. You guys are awesome to support the stream. I really do enjoy that. It does help out a whole bunch. Yesterday was great, really floored me, and you know, like Luke Mule, as well as William Kershaw and Hugo last, and like Hugo really overdid it yesterday with that $299.99 super chat. That was awesome. I've never seen that high of a super chat on YouTube before, so that was really cool, and thank you. So anyway, on those friendly notes, I'm going to say good night to everyone, and we will see you all tomorrow. Please remember, tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Oink.